After 151 days in the custody of the federal government security agencies, a high court of the Federal Capital Territory on Wednesday admitted the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele, to conditional bail. The court, despite stiff opposition from the federal government, the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, permitted Emefiele to go home and prepare for his November 15th arraignment. Justice Olukayode Adegbola Adeniyi, who granted the bail, hinged his decision on the fact that Emefiele had stayed in the government custody beyond the time stipulated by law. The judge also predicted his decision on the fact that the federal government had completed an investigation into the allegations against the former CBN chief and had even prepared the charge against him as far as August this year. In a ruling of the bail application argued by Matthew Buka, a senior advocate of Nigerian SAN, Justice Adeniyi held that it is in the best interest of justice and fair play, especially the provision of Section 35 of Nigerian's constitution, to follow the rule of law. The judge specifically said that there must be an end to detention without trial by the federal holiday. Both the federal government and AGF, represented by Onyike Loso, had strongly objected to Emefiele's request for bail on the ground that he would interfere with the November 15th arraignment, but did not tell the court how the interference would be done. EFCC, on its part, through its counsel, Farouk Abudallah, insisted that Emefiele had not spent 3 months in its custody and urged the court to refuse the bail requests. Counsel to the applicant, however, punctured the opposition of the federal government, adding that the claim of likelihood of interference in arraignment was speculative because his client was not declared a flight risk. He told Justice Adeniyi to disregard the claim of EFCC that Emefiele was brought to its custody only on October 26th. The senior lawyer informed the court that the former CBN boss was investigated by a team of inter-ministerial investigators from EFCC, the police, and the Department of the State Security Service, DSS, which jointly constituted a government agency. However, among others, Emefiele must be released to his senior lawyer, Matthew Buka, SAN, who must produce him any day the federal government chooses to arraign him. Emefiele is also to deposit his traveling passports with the registrar of the courts pending his former arraignment.
That what happened in court was the victory of the rule of law and due process. We thank the agencies of government, the DSS, the EFCC, and the Ministry of Justice, and the federal government generally, for complying with the order of court that was made on the 2nd and reiterated on the 8th to produce the Mr. Emefiele in court. Now, he was produced in court, and if you recall, part of the order was that he was to be produced for the purpose of being admitted to bail. The court has admitted him to bail, and the terms have been perfected, and he's free to go home and return for arraignment any day. The court will take his arraignment. Tentatively now, 15th of November.
Reporting from Nigeria's state capital, Soibifa Jackridge, Top Accolade News.